play volleyball. Tonight, on the John Milhall Court, a championship game for the Volleyball 1A Semi-State number 3 between the visiting Eagles of Faith Christian and the Rebels of South Newton. Here is the starting lineup for tonight's contest. First, for the visiting Lady Eagles of Faith Christian. A senior, number 5, Anna Riley. A junior, number 1, Brooklyn Perry. A junior, number 6, Olivia Barber. A senior, number 16, Holly Miller. A sophomore, number 22, Jordan Rosemary. A sophomore, number 8, Kelsey Olehy. And the libero, a junior, number 13, Kyle Skilling. And here is the starting lineup for the Lady Rebels of South Newton. A freshman, number 22, Taylor Cripe. A sophomore, number 1, Lindsay Lau. A senior, number 34, Madison Erlinger. A senior, number 8, Taylor Cripe. A junior, number 17, Evelyn Barber. And this sophomore, number 14, Allison Whitson. The libero, a sophomore, number 20, Riley Eisminger. The head coach, Roy Ruffin.
So there you have the starting lineups for both teams. The Faith Christian Eagles will be the visitors tonight for this match. They will be on the right side of your screen in their black and white uniforms, whereas South Newton will be the home team in their red uniforms. For the Faith Christian Eagles, they come in here with an overall record of 27-4. They're 6-1 in their conference, in the Midwest Conference. At home, they were 10-2. On the road, they were 11-2. And at neutral splits, they were 6-0. For the South Newton Rebels, they come in with an overall record of 26-10. 5-2. They were third in the Midwest Conference. 8-1 at home, 7-3 on the road, and 11-6 in neutral sites. So it looks like we should have an exciting match here tonight for this semi-state championship here between a couple of very, very good teams. Faith Christian, of course, from Lafayette. South Newton from Kentland, which is not really too far from Lafayette, a little bit north of Lafayette. And we are ready to go. The South Newton Rebels will have the first serve. And that honor will go to Jada Cripe. Eagles tried to get a dig on that one, but they just could not get it out of there. So the Rebels go up 1-0. That one goes out of bounds. It'll tie it up at 1 apiece. Anna Riley will be serving for the Eagles. Nice crowd here tonight on a beautiful Saturday. Wow, what another kill. And that's Taylor Cripe. She's got almost 550 kills on the season. Eagles have got to get the ball over the net. They do. Taylor Cripe had a last-minute decision to make there. Do we do a kill or do we just gently put it over the net? And she gently put it over the net, finding a vacant space there where there weren't any Eagles available to get that ball back. Another kill attempt by Cripe. Eagles' Molly Miller tries a kill. She's unsuccessful on that. She does lead the Eagles in kills. And quickly, South Newton is out to a 4-1 lead. Into the net, so that'll make it 4-2 and give the serve back to the Faith Christian Eagles. Cripe gently puts it over the net. Cripe with another chance, and that one comes about 10 feet from us up here in the top of the press section. What a deflection. Watch this. Whoa. Man, she gets a lot of energy into that ball. Madison Bollinger continues to serve for the Rebels. Faith Christian with the kill. Once again, Taylor Cripe with another kill. She is just a machine out there when it comes to the this game of volleyball. Faith Christian calls a timeout. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State Championship game, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Faith Christian calls a timeout to regroup here as they're already down 6-2. They had a fairly easy time in the opening round this morning with a 3-0 win over Seton Catholic. Cripe once again with the kill. That one went off the hands of Kelsey Olehy. 7-2. Nice little finesse move there by the Eagles. Kelsey Olehy will serve now for the Eagles. That one's inbounds. A service ace for Kelsey Olehy. Olehy's ready to put the ball back in play. Nice dig. That one's going to go out of bounds. Just barely out of bounds by a couple feet. Olehy continues to serve. That one goes out of bounds. And the Eagles are now within a point of the South Newton Rebels. Kelsey Olehy continues to serve. She's ripped off 3 points in a row. Little miscommunication there among the Rebels, and we are tied at 7. Kelsey Olehy with 4 points in a row to tie it up. Faith Christian, there's a whistle. Looks like they're charged with a palm. And we are going to have another timeout called here, this time by the South Newton Rebels. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball State Semis, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Case Arena. Both these teams well represented tonight. The Rebels and the Eagles both with a good following of people watching this semi-state championship game. Little judgment error on the part of the Eagles there. Riley Eisminger got a hand on a ball that probably would have gone out of bounds. Olehy gets the serve across. She's scored 6 in a row now to give Faith Christian the lead by 3 points. Another kill there by Taylor Cripe. And the Rebels finally stop the rally by the Eagles. 10-8 now, first set. Taylor Cripe with the serve. Nice dig. Rebels get it over. Jada Cripe with the kill. Taylor Cripe, the senior, Jada Cripe, a freshman. Both are 5'9". Both excellent volleyball players. Here comes Taylor Cripe once again. That time it goes out of bounds. And the Eagles get a point and get the serve. This will be Molly Miller serving for the Eagles. Ooh, nice dig there by Anna Riley. Another kill attempt, but the Eagles are up for it. Nice block right there at the net. What a recovery there. They tried to get it over the net, but actually it went behind the official. So now the Eagles out to a 3-point lead at 12-9. That one goes out of bounds. So the South Newton Rebels will get the serve back. This time it'll be Evelyn Bollinger with the serve. What a nice little play there. Eagles' Jordan Rosenberry just took that ball and gently put it across the net into no man's land. 13-10. Kill on the way. That one's going to end up in the stands. Credit that kill to Jada Cripe. Between the two Cripes, Taylor came in with over 500 kills today. Jada came in with only 330. Nice little finesse move there by Brooklyn Perry to turn the side out and get the ball back into the hands of the Eagles, who will get the serve. Nice move there by the Eagles. But it's all for naught as they lose the point, lose the serve. South Newton is back ready to serve. Jada Cripe ready to put the ball in play. Set it up for Taylor Cripe. Big time kill, but even a bigger time block at the net there. The ball does end up going out of bounds. The Rebels will continue to serve. Jada Cripe on the serve. Boy, they were lucky to get that over there. What a move there by the Rebels. That one is another kill for the Eagles. Check this out, right off of the hands of the Rebels. Eagles are up by two, up by two. Nice block right there at the net. Came right back. Good move by Madison Bollinger to get that point for the Rebels. This time it'll be Lindsay Lau serving. Eagles are setting it up. Rebels trying to get it over the net, but Taylor Cripe was just maybe 6 inches short on that. She just couldn't quite get to the ball to make the play. We're in set number one. Faith Christian up by two at 16-14 over South Newton. That's going to be out of bounds. Got a little bit too much on that. Kayla Stillings missed that serve. This will be Madison Bollinger serving for the Rebels. Nice recovery there. Here comes Cripe again. That one goes off the hands of Kelsey Olehy. And the Rebels get the point, and we're tied at 16. Madison Bollinger still serving. That one is inbounds. Madison Bollinger and Jada Cripe were both right there, but neither of them could get to the ball to make the play. So the Eagles are taking the lead by one. Eagles with the kill. They get the point. Now they're up by two. Olivia Barber will continue to serve. That's going to be well out of bounds. So that'll make it a 1-point set in favor of the Eagles. Taylor Cripe ready to serve for the Rebels. That one goes out of bounds. So that'll tie us all up at 18 apiece here. Set number 1. Cripe with the kill. It was inbounds. Well, she gets to that ball, and just watch how quickly that ball comes sailing over the net. Wow. She's an amazing volleyball player. Rebels with a 1-point lead. Setting it up. Eagles. Credit Molly Miller with the kill. Miller gets the point. She also gets the serve. 19 apiece, set number 1. Another kill for the Rebels. This time it's Jada Cripe. And the Rebels have taken a 1-point lead and now have the serve. Evelyn Bollinger to serve. Eagles have got to get the ball over the net. They do. Here comes Cripe once again. Oh, what a nice return there by the Eagles. Great return there by the Eagles. You got to give a lot of credit to number 16, Molly Miller. She was the receiver on that Taylor Cripe kill, and she almost got it right in the chest, and as hard as that ball comes at you, it could almost knock you over. 20 apiece. What a break that the Eagles got on that one. That ball hit the top of the net and just barely rolled over. The Rebels just could not get there. 1-point advantage for the Eagles. That's going to go all the way to the back of the arena. 2-point advantage now for the Eagles. The Eagles are going to call, rather the Rebels are going to call a timeout. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by the Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Case Arena. IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, the championship round. One of these two teams will be going to Muncie next Saturday. And they'll be facing either Trinity Lutheran or Indianapolis Lutheran, playing for a state championship. Eagles with the serve, goes into the net. Makes it a 22-21 match. Eagles still with the 1-point lead. What a nice move there. Great move by Brooklyn Perry to get that point and get the serve back. Eagles 2 points away from taking the opening set. Here comes Cripe again. This time she doesn't kill it, but does get the ball over the net. What an option there. Madison Bollinger had a nice kill, but instead the Eagles defended it and put the ball back over the net and got the point, and it's set point. Faith Christian Eagles can win the first set right now. Kill goes out of bounds. There it goes. Faith Christian wins at 25-21. They're one set up. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Case Arena. One set in the books. Faith Christian Eagles out to a 1-0 lead. Kind of ironic that South Newton Rebels lost the first set in the semifinal round by exactly the same score as they lost this one to Faith Christian, 25-22. But as you saw if you watched this afternoon, South Newton Rebels are a force to be reckoned with because they came back after being down 2-0 and won the last three to advance to this championship round of the semifinal. So we're just about ready to go with set number 2. This time the Faith Christian Eagles will have the first serve. Kelsey Olehy ready to serve. She had a big run in that opening set. It took the Eagles from being 3 or 4 points behind to being about 2 or 3 ahead. Made a big difference in the momentum in that set. Olehy's second serve. That one goes right between two Rebels. Evelyn Bollinger and Briley Eismaner. Nice save there by Taylor Cripe. That's a kill, last touched by the Rebels. The Eagles are out to a 3-0 lead here early in the first set. Correction, make that the second set. That one went off the net. right in front of Madison Bollinger, and she couldn't do anything about it. And the South Newton Rebels call a timeout. They're in a little bit of trouble here right now. They had an early lead in set number 1, but the Faith Christian Eagles managed to come back and win that set. So here's the situation for this match tonight between Faith Lutheran and South Newton. Down south in Jasper, Trinity Lutheran and Indianapolis Lutheran are playing as we speak. If we do get a score on that, we'll try to pass that on to you. But one of these two teams, either South Newton or Faith Lutheran, will be playing against either Trinity Lutheran or Indianapolis Lutheran next Saturday. That match is scheduled for 11 o'clock at Worthen Arena in Muncie on the campus of Ball State University. Can't get there to see it, you can tune into the IHSAA Champions Network. 4-0. Eagles setting it up. Nice job at the net there by the Rebels. Equally nice job there by Jada Cripe to stop that 4-point run by the Eagles and give the Rebels a serve. And Jada Cripe will be serving. Eagles setting it up. Oh, and one of those opportunities there where Madison Bollinger had a decision to make, and rather than trying to kill that ball, she just gently put it over the net and got the point. 4-2. Nice kill there. Brooklyn Perry with the kill for the Christian Eagles. They'll get the point and get the serve back. And Anna Riley will be serving. Here comes Riley's serve. That's going to go out of bounds by a good 5 feet. So the ball will go right back to the South Newton Rebels. This time it'll be Lindsay Lau serving. Eagles setting it up gently over the net. Set it up to Taylor Cripe. That time she doesn't kill it, but she puts it right along the sideline, just barely inbounds, and gets the point. Gets the serve back. Lindsay Lau will continue. Lau can't get it over the net, a service error. So that will give the Faith Christian Eagles another point, give them the serve. Ooh, nice job there. Another kill from Taylor Cripe. You just can't say enough about this young lady and the way she plays volleyball. She's got one of the most wicked kill shots I have seen in a long, long time. Anna Riley tried to dig that out, just couldn't get it high enough to get it to another Eagle, so the Rebels get another point. Madison Bollinger will continue to serve. We're tied at 6. Now it's 7. As the Rebels have taken the lead by 1 point. Just could not get under that, and it ended up going all the way to the back wall. That one goes out of bounds, so we're going to be tied at 7 apiece again. Very reminiscent of this of the first set, where the Score went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and finally the Eagles won it 25-22. Another Taylor Cripe kill. She's just amazing. You just can't say enough about her. And she also gets the serve. Rebels are ahead by 1 right now. That one is inbounds. Cripe dove for it, and she just could not get to it. So we're back tied at 8. And this time it'll be Molly Miller. Another kill for the Rebels. This time it's Jada Cripe. And the Rebels get the serve back. And this time serving it'll be Evelyn Bollinger. Nice move there by the Rebels to get that ball back over the net. Another nice recovery by the Rebels. This time the kill by Anna Riley is good. That makes it 9 each. Jordan Roseberry serving. Another nice kill, but a good, equally good block by the Eagles gives them another point, and they're up by 1. And Jordan Roseberry will continue with the serve. Cripe, this time it goes out of bounds. Just a little bit strong on that one. Not by any means a kill, but she just got a little bit too much on that. A little too high. Roseberry with another serve. Cripe setting it up. The kill is touched by the Eagles. So that makes it an 11-10 set. Riley Eisminger with the serve. Ooh, good recovery there. So we're back tied at 11. Eisminger serving again. That kill by Brooklyn Perry is a little bit long. So the Rebels get the serve, get the point, and get the lead. We're in the second set. Rebels up by 1. Here comes Taylor Cripe again. This time she's met at the net by number 5, Anna Riley. And we're back tied at 12 apiece again. Kelsey Olehy with the serve. She's been one of the more effective servers so far this evening for Faith Christian. She gives them a 1-point lead, and she'll continue to serve. Nice dig there by the Rebels. What a move. Olivia Barber with a beautiful move there for the Eagles. to get the point. Give them a 2-point lead. We're in the second set. Nice save there by the Rebels. Eagles setting it up. That one is touched last by the Rebels. And once again, we're going to have a timeout called as the South Newton Rebels decide they want to talk it over. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Case Arena. It's Faith Lutheran and South Newton, kind of representative of the first or the second semifinal game when Culver Community came in and went to a 2-0 lead, and South Newton had to come back and win the last 3 sets in order to advance. Taylor Cripe gets the ball over the net. Nice dig by Cripe. Ooh, nice little move there by the Rebels, by Madison Bollinger. Just barely got that ball over the net, but when she got it over, she put it in a place where there were absolutely no Eagles within 5 feet of it. Whoa, what a move, a turnaround move there by the Rebels. Credit all that to Taylor Cripe. She had a kill. But the Eagles sent it right back to her, then she sent it right back across to get the point. Rebels are down by 1, but they've got the serve. This is Jada Cripe serving. She sends it into the net. Makes it a 2-point lead for Faith Christian. Anna Riley will be serving for the Eagles. That was out of bounds on the kill attempt. Madison Bollinger got some good power into the ball, but it did end up going out of bounds. So now the Eagles with a 3-point lead here in set number 2. Not going to be able to recover that one. The Eagles are out to a 4-point lead. The serve. Eagles setting it up. That one goes out of bounds. Brooklyn Perry had a nice job of returning that, but it's just a little bit out of bounds for her. This will be Lindsay Lau for the Rebels serving. Eagles dig it out. Another kill by Molly Miller. Molly Miller leads this Eagles squad with well over 350 kills on the season. Gives them a 4-point lead. Cripe with the kill. They're saying that was tipped. by the Eagles. So the Rebels get the ball back. Here's a serve from Madison Bollinger. Cripe with the attempt on the kill, responded by the Eagles. Cripe with another kill right at the net. This time Jordan Roseberry got a hand on it, but it went into the net. We got a 2-point set here right now. Madison Bollinger continuing to serve. That one goes off the net. Ends up coming back on the Eagles' side. Just watch how this thing kind of bounded off the net. Not sure if the Rebels got a hand on that or not, but it's a 1-point set now as Madison Bollinger continues to serve. That one goes out of bounds. It was tipped by the Rebels. So the Eagles get a point and a 2-point lead. They've got the serve. 2018, that one goes into the net. Off the hands of Olivia Barber. So that makes it a 1-point lead now for the Eagles. This will be Taylor Cripe serving for the Rebels. That one's way up in the air. Nobody's going to get to that. And we are tied at 20. And the Faith Christian Eagles call a timeout. They want to talk it over. A lot on the line here. Faith Lutheran and South Newton battling it out here for the right to go to the state championship game next week at Worthen Arena on the campus of Ball State University. Right now we've got a 20-20 tie. Eagles would like nothing better than to go out to a 2-0 lead here, 2-0, but the Rebels playing on tough. We do have a score in from Jasper. I believe if I'm correct on that, it's Trinity Lutheran up over Indianapolis Lutheran, 2-0. Ooh, beautiful dig there. What a play. Right there at the net by Jada Cripe. And the South Newton Rebels have taken a 1-point lead. And the other Cripe on this team, Taylor, is serving. That's going to be out of bounds. We're going to be tied once again. So for the Eagles, it'll be Molly Miller serving now. Here's Miller's serve. Ooh, beautiful dig. The point is going to go to the Rebels. Violation was called on the Eagles. So the Rebels are back ahead by 1. Into the net it goes. And that 1-point lead did not last very long. We're tied at 22. Jordan Roseberry back to serve for the Faith Christian Eagles. Eagles digging it out. That one is inbounds. That was close. The Rebels have taken a 1-point lead, 23-22. That one's going to go out of bounds. And the Rebels 1 point away from evening this match up at 1 set apiece. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
What a great match this has been so far. If you're a volleyball fan and you're not enjoying this one, you might want to take your temperature, because there's something definitely wrong. This has been a great semi-state championship match. Eagles got to get it over. They do. That one goes out of bounds, and the Eagles respond 24-23 in favor of the Rebels. But the Eagles have the serve. And Kelsey Olehy is going to serve. We're going to be tied at 24. What a set this has been. Eagles with a chance to go up 2-0. Rebels doing their best to keep it from not happening. Wow, what a kill and what a response. This will be set point, 25-24. Olehy ready to serve. Can the Eagles go up 2-0? We'll see. They do. The Faith Christian Eagles have won it 26-24. They're up 2-0 here against the South Newton Rebels. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Case Arena. Talk about an exciting evening. The Faith Christian Eagles have jumped out to a 2-0 lead over the South Newton Rebels. But if any of you fans were watching this afternoon when South Newton played in the semifinals. They were also down 2-0 and managed to come back to win it 3-2. So you just cannot count the South Newton Rebels out. So we'll go to the third set here. Thank you for joining us tonight on the IHSAA Champions Network. Class 1A Girls Semi-State Volleyball, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television. We're ready to go. The Rebels will have the first serve. This will be, who's that is there back there? Yeah, that's Taylor Cripe serving. Nice dig. Oh, what a great job defensively by the Rebels as Taylor Cripe managed to get that ball back over the net. Kept it in bounds. They'll get the point and continue to serve. Jada Cripe will serve. Nice effort there by the Rebels, but they did not quite get there in time. So this will be Anna Riley serving. Setting up Taylor Cripe. Eagles just barely put that ball over the net. Taylor Cripe dove trying to get to it, but she just could not get to it. Eagles out to an early 2-1 lead here in set number 3. Might have been out of bounds, but dug out nicely by the Eagles. Whoa, what a nice little move there. That was Brooklyn Perry, who found an open spot on the court there. He just put it there out of the reach of any of the Rebels. 3-1. Serve from Riley. Nice kill. Kill by Madison Bollinger. That makes it 3-2. Lindsay Lau will be serving for the Rebels. Nice recovery by the Rebels there. Point does go to the Faith Christian Eagles. They're out to a 4-2 lead. They get the serve, and this time it'll be Kayla Stillings serving. Another big-time try on the kill by Cripe. And the Eagles were up for it. Eagles do a great job of keeping that alive. Here comes Cripe again. This time she doesn't kill it, but she does a nice little shot with without being able to reach it by 4 different Eagles. So the Rebels get the ball back at the point of the serve. Madison Bollinger will be serving. They're down by 1. Taylor Cripe. What a move. Cripe had a nice kill, but the defense of the Eagles put that ball right back across the net. That was great job of defense there for the Faith Christian Eagles. They pick up a point and pick up the serve. Another nice move by the Eagles there. This time it was Molly Miller. Yeah. Rebels just barely got a hand on that, but just couldn't get it back over the net. Olivia Barber continues to serve. That time put it into the hand of Taylor Cripe, and she gets the kill. Picks up the point. It's a 6-4 score now, and Taylor Cripe will be serving. Cripe's serve is dug out. That's going to be out of bounds. That was fairly close, but a good move on the part of the Eagles to let that ball go out of bounds. It'll be Molly Miller serving now with a 7-4 lead. We're in the third set. That one was in bounds. So the serve will go right back to the South Newton Rebels. Evelyn Bollinger with the serve. Nice kill, nice dig. Eagles with the ball. Eagles setting it up. Eagles with the kill. Nicely taken by the Rebels. And that time the Rebels are going to get the point. Make it a 7-6 set. Set number 3. Eagles with a 2-0 advantage right now set-wise. Bollinger with the serve. Does not get it over. Oh, boy. Jordan Roseberry gave it all the effort she could, but that ball ended up in the front row. So we're tied at 7. Evelyn Bollinger continues to serve. That one is out of bounds. So the Eagles will get the point, get the serve back. And we'll see Jordan Roseberry see what she can do from the serving lane. That one barely goes out of bounds. Back and forth, back and forth. This lead is seesawed back and forth. Right now we're tied at 8. Riley Eisminger with the serve. That one was last touched by the Rebels. So once again, the serve will go back to Faith Christian Eagles. Kelsey Olehy to serve. She really brought the Eagles back into the last set, running off about 6 or 8 points in a row. Nice kill there. Credit that to Jada Cripe. This match just keeps going back and forth. The Rebels will have the ball and Jada Cripe serving. Evelyn Bollinger tried to set that up, but she couldn't get her hand on it very well and ended up over in the stands. So the Faith Christian Eagles have taken a 1-point lead now. This will be Anna Riley serving for them. Riley's serve goes off of Evelyn Bollinger. 2-point lead now for the Eagles. Here's a serve for the Eagles. Taylor Cripe setting it up. Wow, what a nice job right there at the net by Brooklyn Perry. She got the block on that, and we are going to have a timeout. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Frankfort High School in the Case Arena, the site of the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State. So far here in the first two sets, Faith Christian Eagles have won both of the sets. They won the first one 25-22, won the second set, had to go to a little bit of overtime there with a 26-24 score. Right now the Eagles are ahead by 3, and they've got the serve. And we're ready to go back to action. Taylor Cripe is going to get it. Instead of killing it that time, she put a nice gentle shot right into the middle of the court. Right to the place where there were absolutely no Eagles. And the Rebels are serving with a 2-point deficit. Cripe with the kill, inbounds. Once again, Taylor Cripe with the kill for the Rebels. Coming into action today, she had 528 kills on the season. Nice move there by the Eagles, by Brooklyn Perry. So the Eagles will get the point and get the serve right back. 2-point lead. So we know who one of the teams is going to be playing in the 1A championship already. That will be Trinity Lutheran. They beat Indianapolis Lutheran 3-0 down in Jasper this evening. And right now, Faith Christian would like to wrap this up in this third set. They're up by 3. That one's going to be out of bounds. Little bit strong on the serve there. Kaya Stillings on the serve. So the Rebels will get the serve back. This will be Madison Bollinger. 2-point lead for the Eagles. That one goes right into the heart of the net. Now a 3-point lead. This will be Olivia Barber serving. Nice, beautiful move there. Jordan Roseberry, watch how she just elevates there and just taps that ball right over the net to pick up the point. 4-point lead for the Faith Christian Eagles. That one goes into the net. Serving air by Olivia Barber cuts it to a 3-point lead. Taylor Cripe will have the serve for the South Newton Rebels. Well, unfortunately for the Eagles, Molly Miller just could not get that ball over the net. Now a 2-point lead for the Eagles. Taylor Cripe will continue to serve. Nice move there by the Eagles, by Jordan Roseberry. Eagles go back to a 3-point lead, get the serve. Molly Miller will be serving. 17-14, set number 3. That one goes out of bounds, so it'll go back to a 2-point lead. And this time it'll be Evelyn Bollinger serving. Nice dig there by the Rebels. Eagles got to get it over the net. They do. Nice defense. We're going to have to see how that one goes. That happened so quick. They're saying the point is going to the Rebels. And Bollinger will continue to serve. 1-point set. Cripe puts the ball low. Molly Miller dove for it, but she just couldn't get it up in the air. We are tied at 17. Eagles on the attack. That one's going to be out of bounds. So the Eagles will pick up the point and get the serve back, and Jordan Roseberry will be serving. Set it up for the kill, just over the net. Another nice job by Brooklyn Perry. And she goes to the net and gets that ball just over the net. And gives the Eagles a 2-point lead, 19-17. Oh my, that one just kind of barely rolled over the net, but it all counts. You're watching IHSAA Champions Network. I'm Brad Solbert along with our technical crew tonight, our producer-director Jim Wofford, camera operator Bill Wofford. Thanks to those guys for the great job that they do. Right now, resetting things, the Faith Christian Eagles are 5 points away from a 3-0 sweep over the South Newton Rebels. But as we saw earlier today, the Rebels were down 2-0, and they came back to win the last 3 sets. So hold on to your hats. You never can tell what's going to happen in this game. As we said just a little bit earlier, we've heard from Jasper, and Trinity Lutheran is going to be one of the 2 teams in the 1A state final next week at Ball State University in Worthen Arena. And that match will be at 11 o'clock next Saturday morning on November 9th. So we know that Trinity Lutheran has punched their ticket to Ball State. One of these 2 teams you're seeing on the floor tonight will be their opponent. Roseberry with the serve. That's going to be way long. That'll make it a 2-point advantage for the Eagles. Rebels will have the serve. Briley Eisminger to serve. Eisminger's serve is good. Just barely over the net. Oh, Eagles get a break there. Wow. Another nice kill by Jordan Roseberry. So the Eagles 21, South Newton Rebels 18. Eagles have the ball, and their serving ace Kelsey Olehy serving. Taylor Cripe saves it. What an effort. Great effort by the Rebels there. That ball was about 10 feet out of bounds when Taylor Cripe managed to get to it and save it. So the Rebels get the point and get the ball. They're down by 2. Jada Cripe serving. Nice kill by Taylor Cripe, but the Eagles react to it. Cripe with another kill. Another kill. That one is touched by the Rebels. And the Faith Christian Eagles up by 3 points at 22-19. A lot of the Eagle faithful on their feet across from us. Cripe with the kill. Gets the point. Makes it a 2-point advantage for the Eagles. But the Rebels have got the serve. Lindsay Lau with the serve. Oh, my. Anna Riley had that ball come right at her, and she just could not get any elevation on it. So it's a 1-point advantage right now for the Faith Christian Eagles, and we are going to take a timeout. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Eagles took the timeout just to calm things down here. 22-21, 1-point advantage for the Faith Christian Eagles. Nice bit of network on both sides there. Cripe with the kill. Eagles with the return. That time Cripe gets the kill, and we're tied at 22. Watch this serve here. Watch this kill. Cripe just put that ball right in front of Kaya Stillings. That one's out of bounds. And the South Newton Rebels have taken a 1-point lead here in the third set. Lindsay Lau will continue to serve for them. That point is going to go to the South Newton Rebels. And they are at set point, and we are going to have another timeout here. Just to recap what has happened so far today here in the Case Arena. In the earlier matches, Faith Christian, they won in straight sets 3-0. South Newton, it took 5 sets for them to get here. They lost the first 2 sets, then won the last 3 sets in order to get here to this championship game. And so far, South Newton has lost the first 2 sets of set number 3. In set number 3, the Rebels with set point here. Lau's serve. And South Newton has done it. 25-22. So we'll be a set number 4. And we'll be back. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Case Arena. I'm Brad Silbert, along with our producer, director Jim Wofford, camera operator Bill Wofford. We've got 3 sets in the books here. First 2 went to the Faith Christian Eagles. Third set went to South Newton. South Newton trying to do exactly what they did this afternoon. In the second semifinal, they were down 2-0 and came back to win it 3-2. Let's see if they can do it again here. Faith Lutheran will have the first serve. It'll be Kelsey Olehy. That one's a little bit long, goes out of bounds. So the Rebels get the first point and get the serve. Taylor Cripe will serve for them. That one's going to bounce off the basketball net. South Newton will go up 2-0. Their backs were against the wall this afternoon, and they came through. See if they can do it again this evening. Nice work right there at the net. Here comes Taylor Cripe. She had the kill, but the defense was there. Molly Miller and Brooklyn Perry right there to answer. So the Eagles have got the serve. That's going to be a point for the Eagles on the double hit. And O'Reilly will continue to serve for the Eagles. Trying to set it up to Taylor Cripe again. Instead of killing it, she just puts a nice gentle shot in the no man's land there where there was absolutely nobody there. Eagles tried to dive for it, but they could not get to it. Lindsay Lau with the serve now. Setting up Cripe once again. That one is off of the Eagles into the seats. The Rebels now with a 4-2 lead here. Set number 4. Wow, another kill by Taylor Cripe. Just watch how she gets that ball. Wow. So Lindsay Lowell will continue to serve for the Rebels. They're out to a 5-2 lead here in set number 4. Cripe got it over for the Rebels. And that time, Rebels just cannot get to the ball. And they lose a serve. Eagles pick up the point. And it'll be Kaya Stillings serving. Here comes Cripe once again. That one's going to go into the seats after about the 10th row. That just shows the power that Cripe gets into that kill shot. It rebounded and went almost into the upper level. 6-3 in favor of the Rebels. That one goes out of bounds. Madison Bollinger with a little bit too much on it. 2-point lead now for the Rebels. Kill on the way. That's going to be too long. Well, they're saying there was a net violation. So the Eagles get a break on that. Down by 1. Nice job of setting that up by the Eagles. Molly Miller will get credit for the kill on that one. And we're tied at 6. Nice network there by the Eagles, and they take a 1-point lead. Eagles up 2-1 here. After 3, we're in the 4th set. Olivia Barber will continue to serve. That one barely goes out of bounds. That'll give the Rebels a point and give them the serve. And it'll be Taylor Cripe serving. Nice dig there by the Eagles. Nicely defended by the Eagles. They got to get it over the net. They do, but there's a violation called on the Eagles. And the South Newton Rebels now with a 1-point lead in set number 4 at 8-7. Here comes another kill. Nicely dug by Stillings, but the ball goes out of bounds. So the South Newton Rebels take a 2-point lead here in the 4th set. Taylor Cripe serve. Kaya Stillings just could not handle that. We're going to have a timeout here. Taken by the Faith Christian Eagles. Been an exciting day of volleyball so far here at Case Arena. Continues to be even more exciting as we get later into this match. The South Newton Rebels have been down in both of their matches 0-2. Managed to win the 3rd, 4th, and 5th set earlier today to get to the championship round here. And so far here in this match. They won the third, and they're ahead by 3 right now here in the fourth, trying to force that fifth and deciding set. Eagles are looking just a little bit out of sync right now. I think their coach, Josh Hill, is just trying to settle them down a little bit. Taylor Cripe will continue to serve. That one's a little bit long. So the Eagles get the point and get the serve. Molly Miller will be serving. Rebels setting it up. Eagles respond. Nice move there by the Rebels. Take the serve back. Just right over the net there. And Anna Riley or Jordan Roseberry just could not get to that ball. The Rebels are going to give the serve right back to Faith Christian. This time it'll be Jordan Roseberry serving. She just does not get under that ball. Serving error. Makes it a 3-point lead now for the South Newton Rebels. They're trying to keep alive. They're going to go to Ball State. They've got to win these last 2 sets. That one is tipped by the Rebels. Last touch by Evelyn Bollinger. So it's a 2-point lead now for the Rebels. And back to serve is Kelsey Olehy. Nice recovery by Cripe, but she gets it over the net. But the ball is out of bounds. So we've got a 1-point set here now. Olehy been the most effective server all day today so far for the Eagles. Nice finesse move there. Jada Cripe just put that ball right into a no man's land zone there where there were no Eagles. So it was back to a 2-point lead for the Rebels. Jada Cripe on the serve. Just barely over the net. Good bit of job right there at the net by number 5, Anna Riley. Just watch how she comes right up there and gets that ball right over the net. 1-point lead for the Rebels. Eagles with the serve. Cripe gets it over the net. Instead of killing it, she just put it gently over the net, and I think that confused the Eagles somewhat. So the Rebels go out to a 2-point lead, and Lindsay Lau will continue to serve. The kill, tried to dig it out of there. Anna Riley just could not get it high enough or get it over to one of her teammates. The Rebels are now up by 3, and Lindsay Lau will continue to serve. That one just barely goes out of bounds. Lau just got a little bit too much on that. So it goes back to a 2-point lead. The Eagles will be serving. This time it'll be Kaya Stillings with the serve. Wow, another kill by Taylor Cripe. Cripe goes up to the net. Asks, are you okay? Because that ball hit the Eagles squarely. Madison Bollinger to serve with a 3-point lead. That goes out of bounds, so it's a 2-point lead now. Olivia Barber back to serve for the Eagles. That one goes out of bounds, just a little bit too much on that. Goes back to a 3-point lead for the Rebels. And Taylor Cripe back to serve. Here's a serve from Cripe. That's going to be strong. Back to a 2-point lead for the Rebels. This time it'll be Molly Miller for the Eagles. What a nice response there. But the Rebels come up with another response. Take the point away. And go back to a 3-point lead. And we're going to have a timeout call. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, powered by Hamilton County Television.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Case Arena at Franklin High School. South Newton Rebels with a 3-point lead here in set number 4. They've got to win this set and win the next one to go on to the state finals. That one's going to be out of bounds, make it a 2-point lead. Jordan Roseberry will fall back to serve for the Eagles. Roseberry's serve does not make it over the net, so it goes back to a 3-point lead. 19-16 in the 4th set. Rebels hoping to do the same thing they did this afternoon, win the last 3 sets to advance. Nice defensive moves there. Eagles setting it up gently over the net. Another nice move by Brooklyn Perry. Back to a 2-point lead for the Rebels. This will be Kelsey Olehy. That particular play, Briley Eisbinger just could not get under it. And Olehy will continue to serve, down by 1. What a job at the net there. Brooklyn Perry with the block at the net, and we are tied at 19. We're going to have another timeout called here. You're watching the 2024 IHSAA Class 1A Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Hamilton County Television.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Case Arena. It has been a tremendous day of volleyball here in the Class 1A semi-state. Nice dig there by the Eagles. Another good recovery by the Eagles. See what they can do here. Anna Riley gets the kill. And the Eagles now with a 1-point lead here in the fourth set. Olehy will continue to serve. She's done a tremendous job serving tonight, but just couldn't quite get enough on that one to get it over the net. So we are tied at 20 with Jada Cripe serving for the Rebels. Cripe could not get the ball over the net again. So now the Eagles with a 1-point lead. Anna Riley serving. Trying to get it set up for Taylor Cripe. She has the kill, but it's a little bit too strong and goes out of bounds. Makes it 22-20. The serve out of bounds. Back to a 1-point lead for the Eagles. For the Rebels, it'll be Lindsay Lau to serve. Another kill for Taylor Cripe. And we are tied at 22. All four of these sets so far tonight have been very, very close. Lau's serve. That one's long. The Faith Christian Eagles are going to get a point, and they're going to be serving again. This will be Kea Stillings serving. 23-22 in favor of the Eagles. Cripe puts the ball gently over the net. Eagles setting it up. Nice dig there by the Eagles. Cripe puts it over. Eagles respond. And the Faith Christian Eagles are up by 2, and this is match and the set point for the Faith Christian Eagles. And they are all on their feet here at Case Arena. What an exciting day of volleyball this has been. We've had 3 extremely good matches. Been our fortune to be able to bring it to you here on the IHSAA Champions Network. Will it be the Faith Christian Eagles going on to Muncie? I'd like to thank the staff here at Frankfort High School. Ed Niehaus, the athletic director. June Palmer, the secretary in the athletic department. Great people to work with. They always make our visit up here very pleasant, and great group of people up here. We always enjoy coming up here for this. In addition to the rest of the staff here, they do a good job hosting these tournaments. So it is set and match point now for the Faith Christian Eagles. Kea Stillings is serving. Taylor Cripe, she keeps things alive for the Rebels. It's 24-23. Madison Bollinger needs to keep it alive for them. Eagles would like to end it right here. Out of bounds. The Faith Christian Eagles have won the semi-state 25-23. Stand by. We will have the awards presentation here shortly. Eagles win it 3-2. They won the first set 25-22. Second set 26-24. Rebels won the third set 25-22. And now here in the final fourth set,